Hey guys, what's up? MaxKydra, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to talk about the second episode of Star Wars Rebels Season 3, Holocrons of Fate. So this is actually a pretty great episode, guys. So I thought that basically, in most TV shows and even in Season 2, the second episode, they usually slow down, they usually don't present that much threat or stakes, and usually it's just another filler episode, and it marks the slowdown of the show, until another episode picks it up again. But no, as of now, the show is still going on at full speed, and that is awesome to see. So basically, we get to see Darth Maul again this episode, and that's always great. And basically what happens is Darth Maul, he kidnaps the Ghost Crew, and because he wants the Sith Holocron and the Jedi Holocron as well. And the reason why Maul wants these Holocrons so bad, because when you fuse a Jedi and a Sith Holocron together, it will give you some sort of clairvoyance. You can answer any question you have on your mind, and of course this is something that Maul sorely needs. Of course, both of those are currently in the possession of Kanan and Ezra, and this basically leads to a pretty nice adventure between Kanan and Ezra, and we haven't seen that in quite a while, because Ezra mostly blames himself for the blindness of Kanan, even though Kanan doesn't feel that way at all, and it's nice to see them reconciling. And of course, I love the nod to Empire Strikes Back, because they have to venture into this cave, and it just reminds me of the time where Luke had to go through the Dagobah cave, and of course they had to leave their weapons behind. It's such a nice Easter egg, But yeah, and also Darth Maul is here again. As I say, I love Darth Maul and Rebels and Clone Wars as well, because it's Sam Witwer. Sam Witwer is such an awesome voice actor, especially in Star Wars. And yeah, it's nice. It's also nice to see the Ghost Crew trying to bring Maul down, even though that doesn't really do much, and they end up failing anyway. We also get a nod to Mandalore when it was being ruled by Darth Maul, and when Maul reminds Sabine of the time when he ruled Mandalore. And one other thing I like to mention about Maul, he used the same technique that Kylo Ren did on Rey, and he did this technique to Hera. And basically, it's really awesome to see that, because we haven't the first time that we saw that technique of getting information out of people using the Force was in The Force Awakens by Kylo Ren. But apparently, this is a technique that has been used by Sith Lords before, I guess, because we see Darth Maul using the same technique so he can acquire the Jedi Holocron. But anyway, fast forward, Kanan and Ezra acquired the Sith Holocron from Bendu, and of course they ventured to Maul's base. And of course, just like the trailers that we've seen before, Kanan gets double-crossed by Maul, and of course Ezra and Maul meets, and of course the Holocrons, they fuse together. But yeah, when these two Holocrons fuse together, Maul wants to know about something. He don't know what it is yet, but he's trying to find it, and he seems to be failing. But Ezra, he sees something, and basically Maul taps into it, and he keeps yelling, he lives, and of course Ezra also mentioned the twin sons, and of course that means Tatooine. At first I thought, wait, are they mentioning about Luke Skywalker? But no, obviously it's about Obi-Wan Kenobi, because again, Maul panics, he keeps saying that he lives, and again he goes on this panic attack, and he leaves on this really cool starfighter that he has now. But yeah, this brings up so many questions. Is Maul basically on a mission to Obi-Wan Kenobi now? Because maybe the fact that he's still alive, that means he wants to finish the mission. He's hell-bent on trying to kill Kenobi, And are we going to see Kenobi in Rebels? Hopefully, because I think Rebels sorely needs more prequel characters up its belt, because I love when I see prequel characters in Rebels, because it fuses the two periods, because as of now, there's this huge gap between Episode 4 and Episode 3. Not even Rebels and Rogue One can fill it, in my opinion. We need more stuff, we need more prequel characters meshing together. We need more events, in my opinion. But yeah, overall, this was a great episode. I look forward to the next episode. Hopefully it's as exciting as this. Hopefully Season 3 won't have many filler episodes, because they have lots of characters. They have Maul, they have Thrawn, and they also have the Mandalorian plotline. I hope they aren't any useless and no good filler episodes, because they should utilize on the characters and villains that they have. They should not hold back, especially at this season. But yeah, hopefully you guys like this review. I will do, of course, I will review every single episode of Star Wars Rebels Season 3. And yeah, anyways, MaxKydra signing off, and may the Force be with you guys.